Let's go.
Okay, I'm taking off from what I think is the nicest albergue yet. It was really nice. It was a little more expensive than the others, 15 euros, but very, very nice accommodations. It was almost like just sharing a hotel with a bunch of other people, but everything was really, in fact, they weren't even bunks. We all had our own bed and still some snoring, but not complaining. It was a very nice albergue. I'm still trying to find my way out, actually. Here's the gate. Hopefully I can get out through this gate. Let's see. Yes. All right. Okay. I am once again on the Camino for what I think is day 12. We'll see how it goes. I've got, it's going to start off with a fairly long hike to the first city. I'm leaving a little bit earlier than normal because I want to avoid the heat, and it's a long uphill hike to the first city where I think I'm going to get my first chance for a cup of coffee, and I'm already on a pretty steep incline. You can't tell, but this is already a challenging climb. More later. Okay, just a little look back down on this city I just left. Climbed a big hill to start the morning. I thought I'd pause to take a look back on one of the nicest little towns so far. Well, I'm glad I stayed at that last town, although I was considering trying to tough it up because it was so early in the day. It was a relatively short walk yesterday, but such a long walk uphill to this next town, and it was so hot yesterday, I decided to stay. But if I had gone, I mean, the trek up that hill, first thing this morning, would have kicked my butt for sure, but I'm in this nice wooded area, which would have helped with the sun. So, I probably would have made it yesterday, but I think I'm glad I stayed because I still think I've got a bit more uphill to go, and I've taken off early in the morning. Maybe I wouldn't have taken off quite as early if I had known I was going to have the nice shade of these trees for a while, but that can change quickly, so we'll see. But I'm already heading uphill again, so I'm going to turn off the camera and up it up. Okay, looks like I'm heading into a bit of a wooded hut. And by the way, that was one badass climb out of town, and hopefully that's going to be the worst of the day and I've got it out of the way, but I kind of doubt it. But that was a pretty steep grade heading out of town. But anyway, heading into this wooded area, and thought I'd stop and because this might be my last chance to get what will be, sun hasn't quite come up yet, but my last chance before I head into that wooded area. I think you can still sort of see the town down there I left. Well, not really. No. Okay, the hills have definitely been a challenge so far today, but it's definitely a nice change of scenery from yesterday. Okay, yeah, this is my day. There's not a lot of towns in between, so it looks like I still have about 11 kilometers to get just to San Juan de Ortega, and I think that's going to be my first chance for my coffee. And then, boy, it'd be nice to get to Burgos today, but that's about another 15k, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll have to sort of rethink. Let's see, there are some between San Juan de Ortega, there are some options to stay, but until then, that looks like it. So, I watch a lot of other vloggers, their hiking stuff, and they sometimes get emotional. Some of them even start crying when the trail gets a little tough. So I think I'll do my own version with that and show you me having a cardiac arrest. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get a sense of this with the video, but the woods up here, I got a little looking into a little clearing, but the woods here is so thick and so dense that it gets really dark right away. It's almost like it's nighttime back there. Really kind of creepy, a little bit creepy. Okay, out here in this wooded area, bugs are getting a little bit annoying, so I put on my bug screen mask to at least keep them out of my eyes and my mouth flying around. That's the most annoying thing. They're not really that bad. Yesterday I got a little mosquito bite on my left tricep, but as far as bites from bugs so far, not bad, but definitely annoying, especially when I haven't even had any breakfast yet, but I've already gotten a little protein, if you know what I mean. Okay, I've got a bit of downhill. That's kind of nice, but as you can see, there's more uphill to come. So the rains from these last few days have left a lot of water on the trail, and I don't know if they're showing up or not, but there's a swarm of mosquitoes that are breeding in these pools of water. So people, for some reason or other, feel compelled to take rocks and leave little messages, but mainly these arrows pointing you in the right direction. And I have to say, so far, this has been the most impressive rock arrow I've seen along the trail. Okay, well, here's another, not quite as impressive, but they put some effort into it. And here's the little less ambitious stick variety. Well, but what I'm wondering is, where the heck were all those arrows when I strayed from the trail yesterday morning? Well, maybe I'm going to get my coffee sooner than I thought. Let's see what they have up here. Might be too fruit. We'll see. Coffee?
Yes.
Sí, sí.
Además, si tenemos 17 comunidades autónomas, una más. Era bueno. Oye, y nós não dizíamos.
I don't know. I just have a kind of a creepy feeling about the trail today. Kind of paranoid. I feel like someone's watching me. Hey, now I feel good. I had a little shot of caffeine. Still in the shade, so it's not too hot yet. I'm on my way, and I'm guessing I'm actually going to be to that first town in about an hour. I may stop to rehydrate and maybe get a little breakfast or something, but I've had that caffeine, and that's going to put a little more pep in my step. Okay, coming up finally on another little village, and I'll probably go ahead and take a little break here, but I don't think I'll waste too much time because the sun is about to start beating down on me. and I want to get as many kilometers in as I can before it gets too hot. So this town was a welcome sight. I just stopped at that little cafe back there and had a little lemonade, and we got a cathedral here to my right, and let's keep walking. This is just a tiny town, but looks really nice. I mean, this cathedral or whatever it is pretty big for about the only thing around. But I don't see a lot of residents, maybe a farmhouse here and there. So okay, I made it into town. Okay, so this is what's ahead for me today, and Burgos would be really great, but if I get to Burgos, that means I think I'll be doing over more than 35K today. But as you can see, there's plenty of little small towns between here and there, and more than likely, what is that, Finisterre looks like is more than likely going to be my destination for today, especially if the sun gets hot. But if I'm feeling really good and the sun's not beating me down too much, you know, maybe Burgos would be great. Okay, when you start seeing the cows, that's a pretty good clue that you're getting close to the next town. So I stopped and looked at my maps and calculated distances, and if I want to push it to Burgos today, I'll probably be arriving sometime around 2:30. And right now things are pretty good. The sun's still, you know, it's not noon yet, so I haven't seen the biggest part of the heat yet. But you know, I'm gonna have another tough decision about whether or not I want to try to push it or not, and it's the sun's probably gonna make that decision for me. So all right, it's a little bit after noon. The sun's still out, but I'm feeling pretty good, and there's actually been a little bit of a breeze. So I think I've made the decision to go on to Burgos. In about 2 more kilometers, I'll have a chance to change my mind. But after that, I'll be committed because there won't be any other places to stay. So, all right, let's see how it goes.